Hey, NBALive Auction House here, and we are back.
Estamos de volta. We are back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
And we are back with another NBA Live 19 Ultimate Team gameplay video. And in this video, we are still carrying on the Challenger series. I wanted to edit this video down that way I could throw it in there, but I just couldn't. So I'm just going to upload the whole thing here. This is my game against the real Bumper Stein and his 90 overall Shaq. So I hope you guys enjoyed this because I had a lot of fun playing it. Bumper has some of the best cards in the game, and rightfully so. You know, he earned it. He did it. He did what he had to do to get them, and he got them. In this lineup there, he has 90 Shaq, 84 Josh Smith, 84 Vince Carter, 83 Kevin Martin, 83 throwback Ben Simmons. Those are some solid cards, and you're going to see him put in work with them in today's game. So sit back, relax, get the popcorn, and enjoy the full gameplay. This is NBALive Auction House. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this game. Leave a comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. I'm gonna let Ed and Jay take over from here, man.
We welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no more time for scenics on Biscayne Boulevard. It's time for the action.
And I've seen it so many times, and I've witnessed it. The scenic view can sometimes get the best of you. Let's see if that's the case tonight.
Time to go inside the greatest club in the NBA. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Flushes it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. If that's a Euro step, a side step, however they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
To Butler. Has a look. The shot by Butler? No.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Simmons. Lets it fly from long range and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Inside, he scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Miami with the basketball. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Simmons. From the painted area, won't go down. Butler to bring it up. His team up by 1. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Look out, Vince Carter, slam dunk.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Durant. Shot from the lane, won't go. Oh, he got a piece of it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. To the basket is Durant, but his shot stays out. To Simmons.
Oh, take no prisoners.
Denied at the rim. The Bucks at the controls. To Durant. Turns and slams it down.
And easy 2, get back on defense.
Number 6, Bill Russell.
To Carter.
Hands up, hands up.
Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
To Butler. Trying to cash in. Butler can't get his shot to fall. To Simmons. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for the Miami Heat, number 22, Clyde Drexler.
Simmons. The shot by Simmons won't go down. To Carter. The shot rejected. Dwight Howard picked up. Here we go.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Second effort and a putback slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
He'd have the basketball.
I got him. Here we go. Got ball, I got ball.
Blocked away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Top of the key. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. To Simmons. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Vince Carter. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
That misses with 3 seconds left. Final chance from three-quarters court, off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. First quarter's complete. The Bucks in front. One quarter down. One way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Here's the whistle. Intentional foul. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Team foul number 1.
Simmons. Knocked loose. He'd get control. It's good. And one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. going to launch beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And scores.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And that one out of bounds off of Buck. Simmons into the front court. Down 2. Simmons to Carter. Works it to Simmons. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Baseline drive. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. It's the Heat with the possession. Oladipo. Probing the defense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Here's Simmons with it up top. Lead is 2. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Oladipo. To Carter. And finishes strong. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach, game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Deep 2 there, won't go.
Believe in yourself.
To Carter.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Carter's shot misses. Simmons with it. Leads just a point. Can't connect. To Oladipo. Curling inside. Got toughness right there. physical inside, gets it to go. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Bucks basketball.
Number 22, Clyde Nicolai.
To Durant. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Vince Carter. Rejected by Durant.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
He'd come up with it. Stuffs it down with authority.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Got a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Jimmy Butler for 2. Short jumper won't fall. So a tie one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Bucks at the controls. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Vince Carter. Fires the three. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Pass stolen by Miami.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Deep right corner. Inside, he scores.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Bucks at the controls.
ISO, clear up, don't pass.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Let's go.
Vince Carter. Block shot.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And stuffs it home.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Around the perimeter. to Oladipo. Curling inside, Oladipo. Oh, nice swat.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Oh, blocked away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Miami's got it. Oladipo. Working the outside to Carter. 5 seconds to shoot. Carter's shot misses.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Vince Carter. 4-3. That no good, off the mark. Whoa, what a finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. We get a whistle and a timeout. Here for Miami. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. It's the Heat with the possession. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was the difference.
Vince Carter goes to the right side. From long range, it's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second. After missing that first one. To Carter. Look out, Vince Carter, slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
Got it.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Miami with the basketball. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, who saw that coming?
The assist from number 15, Vince
Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Now a three at the buzzer. Well, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Heat have the basketball. To Carter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Durant. Gets it to go, and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Hold on, spaced out. ISO. Oh, I got me one.
Vince Carter. Over to the right side. Vince Carter. Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his sixth three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's the Heat with the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. Ah, the monster stuff. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks. Maybe a God sham dive. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we play the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
To Carter. Curling inside. Vince Carter. For three. Missed it. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The Bucks at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Vince Carter. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Vince Carter. Beyond the arc for three. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Butler. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. From the painted area, won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive.
Come on, help get me open.
Vince Carter, deep left corner. Going to launch beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
One minute remaining in the fourth.
To Butler. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for Miami, number 22.
To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Fires the three. Textbook defense. Inside, he scores. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. The Heat with the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.